Hello everyone and welcome back to the Charlotte Disc Golf Club presents Charlotte Amateur Championship sponsored by Discraft. This round is round 3. We played at Kilbourne Disc Golf Course. And this was a fun round. It was my first time ever playing the course, but you know, as you've seen in the previous videos, my putting was way off. I just have zero confidence in my putt right now. I'm going to spend all day tomorrow, or most of the day tomorrow, trying to work on that. But started off on hole 11. I missed my drive on camera, but this was my birdie putt. And my long putts are great. I feel like my long putts are fine. It's my inside the circle putts just feel very yippish. Moved on to hole 12 here, which was a 506-foot par 4. And kind of hit that tree on the right with my crave, popped it back to the middle, throwing my Athena here, just a big hyzer down the right side, just to try to get it back in towards the basket. It was a good shot. I got to take my breaker and try to do the same thing again. Just try to throw a little hyzer just to get it close to the basket. These trees, this course, the trees around the baskets are very, very thick. You got to find little tight lines to get back to these. And a lot of these baskets were playing in the long positions as well. But I took a bogey here on 12. Hole 13, 270-foot par 3. Throwing my Cigarra here. Had a really good shot. Rode that right line. Hyzered back towards the basket. Left me with probably about a 40-footer or so just outside the circle putt here for the birdie. Gave it a good run, very close. I felt pretty good about that one. Easy tap in for par here. Hole 14, 417-foot par 4. I believe I'm throwing my Captain's Raptor here. Yes, I did, and threw it a little inside. I needed that to be more out to the left because it kind of cut me off here on the right. I'm throwing my zone. Just placement shot here, and didn't even throw it towards the basket, just threw it kind of left of the basket because I didn't really have a good line in. But left me with the approach shot here, fairly easy par hole. We'll tap in for par there. Hole 15, 499-foot par 4. Throwing my Hades, and this is a disc that I haven't been very happy with. Actually, just took it out of the bag after this round. It just doesn't come out of my hand well. I don't feel like I have big enough hands for a 12 speed. Threw my Cigarra here, throw a good shot. It just kind of caught that tree and put me back in the middle. Throwing my Crave, which felt great. It just kind of fell out. I put it a little bit too far left. It was a good shot, just kind of didn't leave me with much here with this zone. And I'm just going to flub this forehand. I was a little off balance there with that footing, but it's going to leave me, I believe this is for bogey, trying to save a bogey. And had a great run at it there. Tap in for the double bogey, unfortunately. Hole 16, 497-foot par 4. Throwing the Athena off the tee. Had a good shot. Kind of took that inside line, or no, I guess that's technically the outside line because the hole goes left to right. But leaves me with this Zone OS shot. Just a hard flex forehand down the right gap. And it's going to leave me this for the birdie run. Throwing the Fierce. Had a really good shot here. A little short, unfortunately. Had a really easy tap in here for the par, and I just completely missed it. I was probably 12 feet. Maybe 15 feet. But it was inside the circle, and I just left it short, unfortunately. Hole 17, 475-foot par 4. Throwing the Reactor here. I put some MVP in my bag for this round. Put all MVP mids and a Crave in the bag. Although I think I had the Crave in for most of the round. But throwing the Captain's Raptor here. Great shot. I really like this shot. It was on point. Up into this upshot here for the birdie, and little right, little short, but easy tap in. Hole 18, 277-foot par 3. Throwing the hex off the tee here. Good shot down the middle. Kind of caught a late tree. Kind of stopped a little bit, but they're going to have the roach here for the upshot. Going to throw a nice flat roach approach. I always wondered if roach was short for approach. But this is awful. You're going to see this is my biggest yip. I mean, I just throw it over the basket. That was awful. So I have this coming back to save a bogey, and right on line, and just kind of left it short, hit the basket, or hit the cage, and I took a bogey here, unfortunately, on 18. Hole 19, 295 foot par 3, throwing my Undertaker. Good shot. You can see the wind's picked up a bit here, but it was a good shot. Left me with a long birdie putt here. Gonna give it a run. Good run, easy tap in for par. Hole number 1 is going to be a 295 foot par 3, throwing my Athena. I believe this is a new hole at Kilbourne. This is a new hole 1. And gave it a good throw here. Just a little bit short. But it's going to leave me this putt here for the birdie. And the angle I had to do there was kind of tough angle, so I had to put it out to the left and just take my par. Hole 2, 258 foot par 3, throwing my Captain's Raptor. They're having a big cricket tournament going on all day out here at the park. It was pretty cool to watch the cricket match. But this shot left me with this for the bird. Gave it a good bid and have a tap in for par. Hole 3, 528 foot par 4, throwing my reactor again. I'm really liking this reactor. I like it quite a bit. I can just rip on it as hard as I want and I feel like it's not going to turn over. Just a nice hyzer right down the middle. I'm going to throw the hex here for my approach shot. Great shot out of the hand. Hex felt great. It's going to leave me this for the birdie putt. I had a good line to it. Just kind of put it on too much hyzer out of the hand, tap in for par. Hole number 4, 368 foot par 3. This tee pad, that's as long as the tee pad is. Like, what you see is the tee pad. This is the shortest tee pad I've ever seen in my life. Everybody on the card was talking about how short this tee pad was. I mean, it's literally like just a one-stepper. Threw my Cray right down the middle, left it. This should have been an easy up and down for par. Got my zone OS here. I'm just trying to give it a nice anti-flex, and I threw it straight down into the ground, but it's got some good skip to it. That's gonna leave me this long putt here for the par, and probably my best putt of the weekend. I just wish that it had been for birdie. Hole 5, 303 foot par 3. I'm going the Captain's Raptor. No, this is the regular Raptor here. Good shot out of the hand. I felt great. Got it down there a good ways. Left me with this long putt here for the birdie. Gave it a good run at it. Just a little right. Easy tap in for par. Hole 6, I believe, 482 foot par 4. Though this was the Raptor again. It was a good shot. It just hit that late tree. Throwing the Captain's Raptor here. Hit me further down. Hit another tree limb. Kicked down. And this is my best throw of the day, of the weekend. Another Captain's Raptor, and I just pured it right down to the basket. Left me with this tap in for par. 7's going to be a 405 foot par 4. Throwing the Scorch on a thumber. This is a very, very big left to right dog leg. Just got it out to the middle. I'm going to take my Fierce and just throw it right at that basket. That basket that's covered up. And it's going to let it drift right. Kind of drifted a little bit too much. I'm kind of putting me in the trees here. All I had was a toss out for the par. But easy par on that one. Hole 8, 205 foot par 3. Throw on the zone. It's probably the wrong disc. I think I should have thrown the Roach or even the Breaker. But kicked hard left. Throwing the Roach here. Just threw it as hard as I could. This is nothing but trees. I just threw it as hard as I could through those trees. Just to try to get it as close as I could. Hit another tree, fell down. This is for par. and just left it a little left and short. I had to tap in for the bogey. Throw my deflector here, hole 8, 9, 201 foot par 3 on hole 9. Good shot with the deflector right in the middle. Left me with this for birdie. I had so many birdie putts this weekend that I missed. Didn't have one birdie all weekend. Spoiler alert for our last hole, but not one birdie all weekend. But I had so many birdie opportunities and just could not putt. Captain's Raptor here, hole 10, 335 foot par 4. Left it out a little bit to the left, but it was fine. This hyzer shot with a breaker, easy shot. Just got this tree in my ear. But an easy shot, easy hyzer to the basket. Should have been an easy par. This was an easy par, but as you've seen previously, I could not putt. So once again, I'm going to leave this short. It's always short here lately with these putts, but tap in for the bogey. And unfortunately, I took a 8 over for the round. 2, 3, 4 bogeys, 2 double bogeys. Just not a comfortable round, but it was my first time ever playing the course. But as you can see, I just had the putting yips all weekend. Finished 18th over for the tournament, 47th out of 63 for the tournament. So it was the top third percentile, or bottom third percentile, I should say. I believe I was 74% was my final rating, so that third percentile. It was a fun weekend, frustrating weekend at the same time. So it could be fun and frustrating both at the same time. But I enjoyed myself. It was a good tournament. The courses were longer than I expected. As you can see, most of these were par 4s and 5s this round. I mean, it was a long round, and I enjoyed Kilbourne. I would definitely like to go play it again. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Next, I'll have a video up from my league round last night here pretty soon. I've got a flex start Friday, and then I've got a Chapel Hill UNC course tournament coming up on Saturday that I'll be bringing to you over the weekend or next week. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.